Okay, good morning to all of you. As we have started trademark in last lectures. So, what is trademark? Yes, anyone? So, it is a single word or combinations of the word or a letter or numerals or device or heading or any symbol in a 3D shape or in a 2D shape or simply color. So that can be represented graphically and which is capable of distinguishing the goods or services that is provided by the one person to the other person. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And screen is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, in last lectures we
Yes,
have
sir.
discussed regarding the functions of the trademarks, then various objectives of the trademarks, then types of the trademark that also we have discussed. In today's lectures, we'll discuss about the next part under the trademarks, trademarks act, that is the registrations of trademarks. What is the procedures for the registration of the trademark? What are the documentations are required and where to register? So basically, as I have already discussed with you, that all the IPR follows the same scheme to register the any intellectual property, like it can be patent, it will be copyrights or designs, so that the structure will remain the same. Means like you have to first apply, then examinations will be there, then any objections will be there, the controller will send a notice to you, then you have to clarify those objections. Then after the first examinations reports, your application is published in that specific journals. Then oppositions will be there. If oppositions are there, then again the hearing will take place. Then you have to provide the counter statements on that objections, and if that objections will satisfied by the controller, then your applications will be registered and you will get the registered intellectual property. So the same process that can be applicable here for the registrations for the registration of the trademarks. So basically, any persons or any company who claims to be the proprietor of the trademarks can apply for the registrations. But before the applying for the registrations, the applicant may apply for the report, search reports. You have to carry it out first. So these are the steps that you have to carry it out. The different steps are there: search, filing, applications, examinations, response to the examinations report, hearing, acceptance, publications, oppositions, and registration. So that is a simple step that we have studied for the copyright also, that we are discussing patent also. Now here, under the trademark registrations, what are the different types of trademark that can be registered? That will first see. This particularly we have already discussed. So under the Indian trademark law, the product trademarks means those that are the fixed to identify the goods. That trademarks can be registered. Then service trademarks are there. Service trademarks, that means service of any descriptions. It is made available to the potential users, and which includes the provisions of the services in connections with the business of the industry or the commercial matters, like marketing will be there, or education will be there. These particular service trademarks are used to identify the services of any entities. Then certification trademark that we have already discussed. Certification trademarks that are given to compliances with the defined standard. Means these particularly trademarks are those that are capable of distinguishing the goods or the services in connection with which it is in use in the course of the trade, and which is are certified by the proprietor. Like ISO marks are there. Then Uh, there are some marks that certify the standards of the product. That means if we have that particular certification, means hallmark is there, ISI marks is there. So that means that indicating the whatever the products are following the specific standard condition. That are called the certification trademarks. Means the quality or other specific features that they are mentioned. Means what are the methods that are using for the manufacturing purpose or the material that is used. Then last one, that is the collective trademarks. So these are the trademarks that distinguish the goods or the services of the members of an organization with the persons. Means like these are the registered in the name of the groups or the associate Tata groups that we have already discussed. Tata Chartered तुमचे TCS है, Tata Steel है, Titan है, Taj है, किंवा Tata Power है. So these represent the specific organizations. So these are registered in the name of the groups, associations or other organizations for the use of the members of the groups in their commercial activities to indicate their membership of the group. So these four types of trademarks can be registered. First is your product trademark, then second one that is your service trademarks, and third one that is certification trademarks, and last one is the collective trademarks. So where to apply means any, as I have already discussed, any person or any company that is who is willing to claim for the proprietorship of particular trademark. So that can be applied for the registration. So like we are seeing for the geographical specifications, there are some there are some jurisdictions they have set for the patent also. There are three sub offices where there are patency ऑफिसेस कुठे आहे हेड ब्रांच कुठे आहे yes anyone what are the sub branches of patent office आठवतंय का काही yes आवाज येतोय माझा
हो सर.
मी काहीतरी विचारलो what are the where are the patent office are situated मेन ब्रांच कुठे आहे हेड ऑफिस which is in Kolkata and which is having the three sub branches or the branches of the patent office, which is located in Delhi, Chennai, and Mumbai. Okay. So likewise, these are the locations and the jurisdictions of the trademark registry. There are five different jurisdictions are there depending upon that or depending upon your territory. You have to file the applications in this particular jurisdiction. Like in Mumbai, you can for the state of Maharashtra people and Madhya Pradesh and the Goa people, they can file the trademarks applications in Mumbai. Then likewise, for Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Haryana, UP, Himachal Pradesh, or Delhi, they can file the applications in Delhi. Same like as I have mentioned in this particular slides. So these are the five different territories are there, or the jurisdictions are there where you can file the applications in your territory. So you don't want to go for every time for the Kolkata to file the applications. Where the head branch of Kolkata, sorry, head branch of patent, so which is having the different wings. We have seen for the industrial design, there is a DBE specified for industrial design with the industrial design also. So likewise, there are different wings are there where specific sections are there. Means, specific wings for your trademark, specific wings for your industrial design, specific wings for your geographical indications also. But likewise, there are some territories they have decided, so they can file the applications at these particular jurisdictions. So these are the five jurisdictions where these are the representative states they can file the application. Person from that state that they can file the applications in that particular jurisdictions. Now we'll actually see the procedure for the application with registrations, application or registrations of the trademarks. So like a patent, as I have already discussed in patent applications and patent topic, you have to carry out the prior search, right? So here also, so there are various prior art search are there. We have discussed means we have to first carry out the patentability search, right? In patent applications. So likewise, here also we have to first perform the trademark search. Means there is a specific registries are there. So you have to ask for the means we can ask the registrar to verify whether the particular trademark or the logo is previously registered or not. कारण कसं असतं ज्यावेळी तुम्ही एखादा लोगो रिप्रेझेंट करता त्यावेळी त्या लोगो मध्ये जरासं जरी म्हणजे 1% 2% किंवा इव्हन मायनर पर्सेंट जरी तुमचं एखादा कॉम्बिनेशन असेल किंवा एखादा कलर तो ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड आहे तो तुम्ही जर रजिस्टर्ड करायला गेला तर तुमचं ते ट्रेडमार्क इम्प्लिमेंट होईल. आणि प्रत्येक कंपनीचे लॉयर्स असतात जे टपलेस असतात की हा याच्यामध्ये कुठे मला बघायला भेटेल कारण ज्यावेळी आपण ऍप्लिकेशन फाईल करतो ऍप्लिकेशन फाईल केल्यावर ते पब्लिश केलं जातं. There are two types of advertisements of applications. आपण नंतर बघायला त्याच्यामध्ये means before acceptance and after acceptance also. सो त्यावेळी ते फाइंड आउट करतात की याच्यामध्ये कुठे सिमिलॅरिटी नाही आहे ती लगेच आपण क्लेम करू शकतो. So for that purpose, the applicant has to be carried out the search prior application search. So before applying for the registration, applicant may apply for the report from the registrar. So where you can take the register by paying the specific fees, and you can check whether the trademark that you are going to register whether it is already registered or not. Also, the applicant can also conduct the private search using the record maintaining the registry, and thereafter the applications for the registration should be filed. There are different forms are there, but form TN, that is the form trademark 1, that is used for the applications. So the rules means in that particular case, so what you are filing under this particular applications. So when you are filing the applications, you have to file the detail about the trademarks that you are going to register. Means the textures or whatever its look. It's means in anatomy we have seen the different sections are there. Likewise, you have to give the exact representations of your logo. Your color combinations are there. Means regarding your personal information apart from the detailed informations of that logos also. And you can expect some date also की या date ला मला हा registered झाला पाहिजे वगैरे. Means in patent applications also we can ask for the early registration. So likewise here also you can ask for the early registrations. So after the filing, and as I have already discussed, there is a one classifications. They are the Vienna classifications, which is the agreement Vienna agreements in 1973, which is the international classifications of the elements of the market. So there are different classes are there. Means if you have see there are more than 40 classes are there. So in which these classes according to that classes, so there are 34 classes of the goods and 8 classes of the services. So each class that covers the range of that particular related product. Means suppose I have to register the logo for the car, so vehicle, that will be the one class. I want to register the logo for the hotel, so it will be comes under the service that is provided. So likewise, so they are representing the specific classes that are called the Vienna classifications, which is established by the Vienna Agreements in 1973. So under that we have to see your trademarks belongs to which class. After the application is received, then the registrar of the trademark will examine the applications, the same, and communicate any objection to the applicant. And the objections will mainly with regard to the distinctiveness or similarity with the already registered trademark. त्याच्यामध्ये काही ऑब्जेक्शन्स असतील तर तो जे रजिस्टर्ड आहे ते तुम्हाला इन्फॉर्म करतात आफ्टर द एक्झामिनेशन ऑफ द ट्रेडमार्क. Means whatever the examination report will be there, that will be sent to the applicant. And from there, again the hearing will take place. And then after the hearing, they will decide for the further, for the publications in journal or not. So the objection that I have already discussed, which is mainly regarding with the distinctiveness and the similarity with the already registered patents. Now, again after the specific time, we have to we have to give the reply for that notice from the registrar, and then submissions are accepted. Then that submissions of the applications will be advertised in the trademark journals. Now, after that, within the 3 months from the date of advertisements or the re-advertisement of the applications, any persons can file the oppositions. So, if in case of any objections are received, again the same process, hearing will be takes place, and uh, after the receiving the hearing, the registrar gives the decisions regarding the registrations of your trademark or not. If no objections are there, obviously your trademark will be registered and issue a certificate of registration to the applicant. And now that certificate of registration is valid from the date of applications of the registration. जेव्हा तुम्ही रजिस्ट्रेशन अप्लाय केलं तिथपासून पुढे 10 वर्षापर्यंत तुमचा टर्म्स असणार आहे ट्रेडमार्कसाठी. And after that you have to renew with every 10 years from the date of the filing. So in a trademark filing, as I said, you have to file the trademark form 1. So in which you have to give the detailed information regarding the. So this is the flowcharts for trademark registrations. We have just discussed the exact procedures how it is takes place. So first we have to file the applications. Then after that, trademark number is allotted within 2 working days. Basically, once you file the applications, in that applications you have to file the logo of trademarks, name and address of the trademark owner. If it is in company, you have to give the information about or the address of that company. Then you have to mention the classifications also. Means under which class or under which services this particular trademark belongs. There are some classifications are there with under class 29. So that class 29 represents these particular trademarks will not be used by anyone. No other can use this particular trademarks. Means simple examples, एक case तुम्हाला सांग I will refer here. That is the Amul case. अमूलची टॅगलाईन माहिती आहे काय? अटरी बटरी डिलिशियस. That is the tagline of Amul. But in 2006 or 7, a Gujarat-based company that they are the partner of the Amul basically, but they are not owner of the Amul. But they have sold some product with the name of the Amul. Then Amul filed the case against that, and since that particular judgment they have said that no one can use the name Amul or any other product. तुम्ही कधीही कोणतेही डेअरी प्रोडक्ट बघितले किंवा बेसिकली हे जे अमूल हे अमूल जो ट्रेडमार्क होतो पहिला डेअरी प्रोडक्टच्या अंडर येतो बट नाउ इट विल शिफ्टेड टू द क्लास 29 where no other can use that particular name without the permission or without consent of the owner. So that's for that purpose you have to specify the classifications also under which classifications you are going to register your trademark and obviously the descriptions of the goods. Then within the 2 working days, the trademark number is allotted, and from that day, means once you get the application's number, we have seen the different symbols, right? Trademark symbol is there, registered symbol means R symbol is there, or service SF is there. ज्यावेळी तुम्हाला ऍप्लिकेशन नंबर अलॉट होतो तेव्हापासून तुम्ही तुमचा जो काही लोगो आहे त्यावर तुम्ही ट्रेडमार्क सर्वे टीएम ही युटिलाइज करू शकता. टीएम कधीपर्यंत करू जोपर्यंत तुमचा रजिस्टर्ड नाही आहे त्यावेळी तुमचा रजिस्टर्ड येतो त्यावेळी तुम्ही तो आर युटिलाइज करू शकता. मीन्स आय विल शो यू that symbols or no. Yeah, yeah. So once you file the applications and if you get the registered number, so you can apply these TN symbols on your product or on your logo. So that means your or this particular logo is under the registration process. And once you get the registered trademark, you can use this symbol as your registered trademark. Okay, so this thing is here. Okay. Then next step here. Then Vienna modifications will be carried out, and the trademark examinations will be there. Means examinations will be carried out. So the under the means once the Vienna modifications is completed, it is same for the examinations in the trademark register office and trademark examinations report is same. Then the objections are there. If any objections are there, objections are received. Then notice is sent to the applicant. Then you have to do the reply to the examinations. Then show cause hearing will be there, and if it is refused in that particular hearing, your registrations will be refused. If not, means if no objections are there and if objections are received and you comply the objections of the registrar, then your application is registered now. Means accepted for the registration, not registered directly. Then after that, whatever the registration is or whatever the applications are there, it is published in a journal. So trademark journal is there. So weekly publications are there in that particular journal. Means suppose I have filed the application, so within a 1 week, that particular application is published in that particular journals. Now the public have the opportunity to oppose the trademark or to object the trademark register. So basically within a 3 months you have to oppose the registration. So any persons within a 3 months from the date of the advertisement or the re-advertisement of the applications can apply for the oppositions. If no oppositions will be there, obviously you will get the registrations. So the register, so suppose if any oppositions will be there, so basically he can wait for the 1 month, means 3 months plus 1 month, means within a 4 months, if any opposition will be there, then registrar shall serve a copy of the notice on the applicant for the registration, and within a 2 months from the receipt by the applicant of that particular notice, the applicant have to send the counter statement of the ground on which the means on which whatever the means ज्या opponent जे काही claim केले त्याला तुम्हाला counter statement provide करावं लागतं means journal मध्ये publish केले within a 3 months or plus 1 month anyone can oppose the applications or oppose the registrations. So after that registrar send the notice of oppositions to the applicant of registrations म्हणजे ज्याने रजिस्टर साठी अप्लाय केला त्याला पोलिसांची नोटीस सेंड केली जाते and within a 2 months applicant must send a counter statement म्हणजे ज्या दिवशी तुम्हाला रिसिप्ट मिळाले त्या दिवसापासून within a 2 months मध्ये तुम्हाला त्याचं काउंटर स्टेटमेंट प्रोव्हाइड करावं लागेल सपोज इफ applicant send a right counter statement म्हणजे ज्या काही क्लेम्स केल्या त्या त्यांनी ओव्हरकम केल्या then registrar shall serve the copy of the counter statement to the person is giving notice to the opposition. म्हणजे ज्याला त्याने कोणी opposition oppose केलंय त्याला पण त्या counter statement ची एक कॉपी registrar कडून सेंड केली जाते. If counter statement are not right, म्हणजे तुमचा counter statement जर proper नसेल तर obviously तुमचं application directly denied केलं जातं. Then after that, we suppose the you are submitting the right counter statement. So both the applicant and opposition will show the evidence, and they have to submit that evidence in prescribed manners. Then after that, the registrar gives an opportunity to applicant to be heard and decide the conditions and the limitations. Means the hearing will be takes place. Likewise here. Then after the hearing, they will decide. Means if applicant is right, the registration is granted to the applicant. त्यांनी first applied केलंय. Then the if applicant is wrong किंवा त्याने proper documents किंवा evidence provide नाही केलंय, तर registration that will be the cancelled. So any evidence means small मी मगाशीच म्हटलं की 1% किंवा 2% जर त्याच्यामध्ये सिमिलरिटी असेल तर तो तुमचा लोगो असेल किंवा तुमचं जे काही मीन्स जो तुम्ही रजिस्टर करताय ट्रेडमार्क तुमचा तो रजिस्टर्ड होऊ शकत नाही असे बरेचसे एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत मॅक करी आणि मॅकडॉनल्ड या दोघांमधला जो एम आहे तो बऱ्यापैकी सिमिलर आहे फक्त त्याच्यामध्ये कलर कॉम्बिनेशन थोडं चेंज आहे पण आपण मॅक करी जसं मॅकडॉनल्डला एमसी आहे आणि पुढे डोनाल्डचं देतो सेम पॅटर्न आहे त्याच्यामध्ये सो समटाइम्स इट विल बी सिमिलर मीन्स बाय perspective views or by color combinations or anything. So that similarity must not be there, and that's why before applications we have to carry out the trademark search. So like a patent search, before filing the applications, you have to carry the search, and then you can file the applications. So the remaining process that will remain the same. जे आपण ऑलरेडी सगळ्या आयपीआर बघतोय that is the same process examination reports then objections असेल तर objections तुम्हाला overcome करावे लागतात then registration accept application accept केल्यावर publishing केलं जातं after publication oppose केलं जातं opposing hearing केली जाते आणि तो finally registrations दिलं जातं. It is a simple process for trademark registrations also. Basically the time relations that we have to consider. So first, once you receive the once you file the applications, within 1 or 2 days, the application number is allotted. I will mention here time relations also. So for application number, 2 to 3 working days. Okay, so within a 2 to 3 working days मध्ये तुमचं applications नंबर तुम्हाला allotment, तेव्हापासून तुम्ही काय करू शकता, तुम्ही ट्रेडमार्क सिम्बॉल युटिलाइज करू शकता. Then after that, within a 1 to 3 months, you have to ask for the examinations and you will receive the examinations report. And if any objections are there, within a 1 month, you have to give the objections. Means 2 months are there to reply for your objections. Then again, within a 2 to 6 months मध्ये तुमचं within a 3 months मध्ये basically, if any objections will be there, so that will be received. And then after the accepted application, so within a 5 months, your publications will be carried out. 5 to 8 months basically, त्यामध्ये तुमचं publications होऊन जातील. Now after the publications, within a 3 months, anyone can apply for the oppositions. Okay, and then further process will be there. So basically, to complete the registration process, it will take more than 15 months to. So here we can see properly now. So it will take more than 15 months to register your trademark. If any opposition will be there, if not, it will be smoothly conducted within a year. You can get your trademark registered. Okay, so this is a simple process that is followed for the registration of the trademarks. There are some conditions they have given before moving to the trademark infringements. Uh, when the applications of the registration for the trademark has been accepted, means if that particular application has not been opposed and the time for notice of the oppositions is expired, uh, or if the application has been opposed and the opposition has been decided in favor of the applicants. And importantly, when we are registering the trademarks, we are seeing the requirement of the trademarks. त्यामध्ये काय काय असलं पाहिजे. So त्या गोष्टी बेसिकली मॅटर करतात त्यावेळी तुम्ही ट्रेडमार्क रजिस्टर करता. Now protections of the trademarks का गरजेचं आहे किंवा ज्यावेळी इन्फ्रिंगमेंट होतं त्यावेळी का बेसिकली ट्रेडमार्क हे प्रोटेक्टेड असले पाहिजे. So basically in a trademark infringement in the sense means if any registered trademark is infringed by any person or any company, so obviously you can directly file the infringement suit against that particular company or that persons in your district court. Means जे आपण मगाशी jurisdiction territory बघितली त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही डायरेक्टली फाईल करू शकता. So there are remedies also they have given. So what is the trademark infringement? What is trademark infringement? It is violations of exclusive rights attaching to the trademark without the authorizations of the trademark owner or any license. So trademark infringement mostly occurs when a person uses that trademarks which may be either a symbol or a design, a symbol to the product owned by the other party. So obviously, so registered trademark will be the utilized figure, that means you are infringing the registered trademark. So what are the penalties are there? So who is the infringers, then offences shall be punishable with the imprisonment for the term of minimum 6 months and which can be extended up to 3 years, and the fine of 50,000 and which can be extended up to the 2 lakh or more. But but there are some specific conditions are there, provisions are there. So the court may impose a sentence of imprisonment less than 6 months also, and fine less than 50,000 rupees. This is the trademark infringements remedies are there. Sometimes what will happen if companies means offenses by the company means if the infringement will be carried out by the company, so the company as well as every person in charge and the responsible persons to the company for the conducting of the business at that time can be or shall be deemed to be the guilty of the offences and shall be liable to proceeds against the punishment. Means suppose एखाद्या कंपनी मधून कुठेतरी ट्रेडमार्क इम्प्लिमेंट झाले तर त्या पर्टिक्युलर कंपनीमध्ये जे कोणी हायर ऑथॉरिटी आहे ते सगळे त्या पर्टिक्युलर जो काही त्यांचं पनिशमेंट असेल तर ते लायबल असतात. म्हणजे समजा एखाद्या माझ्या कन्सेंटने झाला असेल किंवा एखाद्या माझ्या ऑथॉरिटीने झाला असेल तो ट्रेडमार्क एंट्री सो दॅट पर्टिक्युलर पर्सन्स विल बी means that particular persons will be liable to the punishments whatever the punishment will be there either it is imprisonment or either it is a uh, fine will be there. So this is the imprisonment cases or means what exactly infringement is that? That is the falsifications of any trademarks or that falsely applied to the good or the services of any trademarks or makes or dispose of or as possessions of any block or the machines or the plate or the other instrument for the purpose of preparing that trademark. So that all comes under the infringements or apply any false trade descriptions to the goods or services. So that all comes under the infringement. So that called a false trademark or the trade description. So that can be liable for the infringement purpose. So as we have already discussed this, so I just want to conclude regarding this particular trademark is that so by ensuring that the mark is registered or the national trade registered, the main trademark owner use these services of registered trademarks to achieve the registration. Basically, your trademark is a tangible and a marketable assets, right? Because the value you place on your trademark, which is basically normally based on the success of your product. Whatever the turnover, whatever the income you have achieved because of that, that means the brand that you have set in the market. So, as I have already discussed, that it is a valuable asset which grows in the values. जसं तुमचा बिझनेस वाढत जाणार तुमच्या ट्रेडमार्कची किंवा त्या लोगोची ही व्हॅल्यूज आहे ती कुठेतरी इन्क्रीज होत जाणार आहे. यू शुड प्रोटेक्ट दॅट assets by trademark registration to control its exploitations. So, so that's why means if any persons who are able to exploit your company logo, so that is exploiting your standard basically. जर तुमच्या ट्रेडमार्क युटिलाइज करून जर एखादं सर्व्हिस प्रोव्हाइड करत असेल की ज्याचा सर्व्हिस क्वालिटी मेंटेन होत नाही सो ऑब्विसली लोकांचा त्या ब्रँडवरून किंवा त्या ट्रेडवरून कुठेतरी विश्वास होतो. सो टू अवॉइड दॅट the trademark registration is very much important. Okay, so this is all regarding the trademarks. In last year they have asked regarding the trademark sections. They have asked the trademark registration process. How does trademark oppositions differ from the trademark objections are there? So trademark objections that means any similarities and similarities will be there before the accepting the application. the objection taken by the registrar that are called the trademark objections, and trademark oppositions. You can file the trademark oppositions. And one more question is there: what is trademark? What are the advantage of trademark registrations? And explain the steps involved in a trademark registrations. So, if you go on through the last year question paper of intellectual property rights, so there means the process for all the IPRs, they have asked for the 3 months. If they have asked for the process for the patent also, explain the process of the patent drafting and the patent filing also, elaborate the steps involved in the copyright registration is there, explain the steps involved in the trademark registration is there, give the steps involved in filing the industrial design is also there, then applications for the geographical indication is also there, and oppositions also they have also. Okay, so as I have already mentioned earlier, also in every lectures when I am discussing the registration process, if you don't know the process, at least go through this chart. Basically, the process will remain the same. You have to file the applications, then the application number will allotted. Then first examinations report will be scrutinized by the registrar. Objections will be there. Objections होते तुम्हाला ऑब्जेक्शन रेफर करावे लागतील. ऑब्जेक्शन नसतील तर तुमची डायरेक्ट रजिस्ट्रेशन कॅरीड आउट रजिस्ट्रेशन प्रोसेससाठी कॅरीड आउट केलं जातं. मग पब्लिकेशन्स कॅरीड आउट केलं जातं. पब्लिकेशन नंतर अपोजिशन्स असतात. अपोजिशन पुन्हा तुमची हिअरिंग कॅरीड आउट केली जाते नोटीस सेंड करून आणि मग त्याच्यावर तुमचं फायनल डिसिजन डिसाइड करायचं. सगळ्या याला हीच प्रोसेस ऍप्लिकेबल आहे. जर तुम्हाला काही नाही आठवलं ऍटलीस्ट फ्लोचार्ट मध्ये डिस्क्राइब करा, फ्लोचार्ट ड्रॉ करा अँड वन वन लाईन मध्ये बेसिकली तुम्हाला यामध्ये इम्पॉर्टंट काय आहे, कुठे रजिस्टर्ड करताय, लाईक कोणत्या विंग्स मध्ये असेल किंवा कोणत्या ऑफिसला रजिस्टर्ड करताय ते इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. देन डॉक्युमेंट्स काय लागतात तुम्हाला रजिस्ट्रेशनसाठी ते तुम्हाला मेन्शन करायचं आहे. आणि बेसिकली ही जे टाइम ड्युरेशन्स आहे, किती मंथ मध्ये तुमची नेक्स्ट स्टेप प्रोसीड्स होते किंवा किती टोटल ड्युरेशन्स लागतात त्या पर्टिक्युलर प्रोसेसला कम्प्लीट व्हायला, हे त्याच्यामध्ये इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. कारण प्रोसेस ही सगळ्यांची सेमच आहे. तुम्ही कोणताही आयपीआर घ्या, दॅट विल रिमेन द सेम प्रोसेस. ओके, so this is all regarding the trademark registrations. So here I received one means here. So the purpose of logo is to tell everything about the brand. Why? Because logo का काम है कहना. Okay. So this is all regarding the trademark. Now only 2 points are remain under the IPR. It is